Hey people, what is going on? Hey, hope you're doing great. Here we are, 3 key concepts. Woo!
Page 174.
Yep, we're on page 174. You guys ready to get after it? Because I know I am. Again, maybe you were asleep, whatnot. We talk about rate of change, right? Is something linear or non-linear, right? Rate of change, initial value. We're looking for slope, y-intercept. Got it? You guys good with all this? There you go. Question number one, how can you compare two functions? We can compare them in two things, right? So we can compare, that's supposed to say D. Compare the slope and rate of change, right? Compare the slopes and the rate of change? No. Compare the slopes and the
Initial value. Y-intercept.
I was putting y-intercept. Okay? Guys, if you have to be able to understand slope is rate of change. Two different words that mean the same thing. Initial value is the y-intercept.
Y-intercept is the initial value.
Yeah. Okay? All right.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah. And is running. Running is and. On a trail at an average speed of 6 miles, here we go, per hour, beginning at mile marker 4. Interesting.
Wow.
John is running at the same trail at a constant speed shown in the table. How can you determine who is running faster? Okay? So she's running 6 miles per hour, right? What is our friend John running? We want to compare their rate of change, their slope. Okay? Let's see, time mile marker. Okay, so I think we're going to have to do a little bit of calculating here. Okay, find some good ordered pairs, guys. Here is a good ordered pair. Anybody like dealing with decimals? If the answer to that is yes, then pick those. If the answer to that is no, then let's pick those ordered pairs. Y minus y over x minus x. So y minus y, 8 minus 1 over x minus x, 1 minus 0. This turns into 7 over 1, which turns into 7. Means our friend John is running at, you guessed it, 7 miles per hour and is running at 6 miles per hour. Can you determine who is running faster? We certainly can. We proved it with a little bit of math right there that John is running faster. Good work, John. Okay. Let's see, in item number 2, how do we know Ann and John's starting positions compare? Oh, sorry, let me get rid of this. Starting positions. How do their starting positions compare? Did they start at the same place? Of course, the answer to that is no. Otherwise, they wouldn't be asking this silly question. Well, Ann started right here at mile marker 4. Where did John start? For that, we got to go back to the table here and take a look at it, right? Really, it's asking us what is their y-intercept, right, for this one. I believe it's hidden somewhere in here. We could go back to our very formal definition of y-intercept, right? The y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. So I see an x is 0 right here, y is 1. That means John started his run, his little jog, mile marker 1, and started 3 miles up the road at mile marker 4. Okay? Nope. Go away. Alrighty. Ooh, this is a question about a teacher here.
Teacher.
Yeah, it's Mr. Felipe.
Mr. Felipe.
Felipe. Yeah, you can ask him about this. Anyway, Mr. Felipe and Samantha use a payment plan to buy an instrument. Felipe writes the equation y equals negative 30x plus 290 to represent the amount owed. Again, y is the amount we owe, x is the number of payments that we make. The graph shows how much Samantha owes after each payment. Okay. So I've got an equation for Felipe. All right. We have a graph for Samantha. Whose musical instrument cost more? So here they're getting after the starting value, right? So who had a higher starting value? Right? Well, we can look at Mr. Felipe's equation, and we're looking for the y-intercept number. right? We can look at the graph, and we're also looking at the y-intercept number. So let's do that. 290. So we'll say Mr. 1L, 2Ps, people. Mr. Felipe, his instrument, you'd have to ask him what instrument he plays, guys. He was here at Faircrest probably 63 years ago and was in the band, but you can ask him about what instrument he played, right?
Long time ago.
Yeah, long time ago. All right. Anyway, his instrument costs $290. How about our friend Samantha's? Again, look for the y-intercept. Boop, there it is. What number is that at? You bet, 240, right? So Sam is at 240. There you go. So Mr. Philippines cost more. By $50. Do we have to answer some more stuff? Who will pay more each month? Okay. So here you go. Again, I can look at the equation and I can figure out the rate of change, right? How much am I paying per month? Per month. There's your rate of change, your slope. So look over here, right? You've carefully deduced that it's $30. So Mr. Felipe, 1L, 2Ps, right, pays $30 a month for his instrument. Okay? What about our friend Sam? Well, you know what? We got to find some good points. So I'm a big fan of that point there. This is the ordered pairs 0 and 240. And we just need to pick another one. There's lots of good points, but I need one that's got numbers on it. So I'm going to choose this one right here. Again, we could choose other points. This is 2, 192. Okay? So find the slope, guys. Y minus y over x minus x. So this is going to be, here, I'll put this over here so I can write everything there. So y minus y, 240 minus 192.
Good point.
Let's see, what is that, 48? My brain math is good. X minus x. So 0 minus 2.
Good choice.
Negative 2. So the slope of this line is negative 24, right? Again, the slope of Mr. Philippe's line, negative 30, right? Well, that just represents how much money we're paying each month for that instrument. So, you can't really pay negative $20 for something, right? So Sam, how much is Sam paying? $24 a month. There you go, okay? So, again, 3-3, comparing initial value, y-intercept, rate of change, slope, right, within a couple different functions, and they look different, right? So equations, tables, graphs. With that in mind, we should be ready for additional practice, so go ahead and have that out, and we'll get going.